Thanks for tuning back in. This is Ameya Rabolkar from Exploring Excel. You can email me at exploringofficeexcel@gmail.com. This is video number 47, Intersect Method in VBA. Let's move on to our sheet. Okay, now this time I am going to show you what is the intersect method in VBA 2. But before that, I want to tell you something great. I am going to the PDF viewer. You can download this PDF of all the instruction of all the video I am performing just now regarding the same thing. Like you can access what code I have written. You can copy the code from here like this, and you can place it inside your VBA, and you can read all the instruction comments here, and how I have used each of the property to make this happen. And that's it. Now I am going to start the video. Now these are two ranges, like this is range 1, this is range 2. Okay, I have just make it as a box, that's why to understand these are two ranges. And now you can naturally point out what is the intersection between these two ranges. It is from F10 to G13. Now I have named these ranges here to the my range 1, and this name range is to my range 2. Now I want to use an intersect property. For that you have to go to the Visual Basics editor. You can access the Visual Basic editor from going to the developer tab and then going to the Visual Basics, or pressing, you can see the screen tip, or pressing Alt F11. Now I am going to perform this. Now first thing, how to insert a module. Going to the Insert tab and inserting a module. I want a module for this. I can just press Alt IM. Alt IM will insert a module for me. Right now I don't need this module because I have created one module. Now I will first type the name of the thing, which name of the sub means subroutine, which I am going to start. Now my first subroutine which I am going to start is intersection fill. Now I have written all the code above for your understanding, and I am using the same code but with demonstration. Now this all the full code is for your understanding that how the code will go and what all I am going to use. Now first I will set a variable. You can also dim anything like my integer, my int, or my anything. You can dim it, my intersection, but I am not dimming it. I am just going to directly set it. That is not a good practice, but still you can do. Then set my int equals to intersect. Now this is a property which we have been going to concern about. Now when I just type intersect, basically if I just normally type like this, intersect, so you will get all the arguments. I will just put anything blank. Compile equals to error means you have to set a variable besides it. So I will just set a variable like my int equals to intersect of what is my argument 1, 2, 3. Now you can observe this, that the argument 1 are not inside a parentheses, argument 2s are not inside the parentheses, but after that 3, 4, 5, 6 to up to 30 are inside a parenthesis. Now what does this mean? This means that these are not compulsory argument. Means there should be a compulsory 2 ranges to intersect. You can use as many ranges as possible. Like in this I can again add another range, something like here, and point out the intersection between these two, that is 3. Okay, going back. Now I am using the screen tip has gone because I have just changed. This is always there like that. Now intersect, what is my argument 1 as range? it is my range, but I cannot directly reference to my range. I will just instead type range of my range. Now I can access to the name range which I have made for the ranges. Now my second range I am going to access is range, that is my range 2. Now rather than typing this range, I have one shortcut how to directly reference it as a range. I will make another video regarding this to how to show this as a range. Do watch my videos. Now I will use a with statement with my int. When you use a with statement, you have to end the with statement, and inside this with I will just write dot formula. Okay, now this dot formula means inside you are going into an edit mode and you are going to type that formula in each and every cell. But now if you see formula R1C1, it is R1C1 style referencing. Now this type of referencing we have to did not have to type A1, but instead you have to write AR1 and C1. It is something like this. Instead of typing A1, you have to type R1, that reference to row 1, and R2, that reference to row 2. In short, you have to type R1 C1. Now if you want to make it something like absolute or relative, you can make inside a bracket R minus 1 or 1. You can use that. This is an absolute reference. You can make it as a you can log this reference. You can do anything. Now this is what the note was. Then I have to say dot formula. This time I am going to use normal formula, that is equals to double quotes, and inside to two double quotes I am going to write a formula equals to rand. You can use the rand function, or I am using rand between function. Now rand between function, I want to specify two arguments. The first argument is the bottom number, that is 1. The second argument is top number, that is 1000. We'll change this to 10 to get 2-digit number constantly. Then dot font dot bold. Now equals to true. Now this will make the font bold. Currently this font is not bold. It's bold because I have run that macro previously. Now it's not bold at all. You can type anything. It is not bold, but now it will make that font bold. You can access to the interior color also. Now let's run this code. Let's see what the intersection. Oh, it has filled the intersection with all the rand between formulas. You can also press F9 key to constantly update this formula, and it's running very fast. Now this is the use of an intersect method. Now you can access this all the full notes on my this PDF sheet, but I am going to add another point in this which is not there inside the PDF. So that is the importance of watching the video. So now I am going to add a point, like if you make any addition to this, let's check it. This I will make it as a block. Okay, now this is the third intersection. Now I am going to use the intersect property. Okay, so now I am going to use an intersect property with another argument. Okay, so I am just copying this and paste. Intersect fill 3 arguments. This name is very horrible. 3 arguments. Here I will write arguments. Now with the 3 arguments I will add another range. Now I will reference not the name of the range, but I will reference E11 to F19. I will reference it E11 is to F19. You can also do the same thing like I have done E11 to F19, and that's it. Means intersection of this range 1 plus intersection of this range 2 plus intersection of this range 3, and I want the RAND between those. Now let's run this code. Now you will get the RAND between only with this. You can also do with unlimited of this. You can create another range like something big range. Now what is the important that this is one range and this is another range. If you want, you can just perform that this is one range, this is another range, and you can see that the intersection between these two should be filled with something good formulas or anything. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. These all worksheets are available for download. You can download from my Dropbox shared folder. The link is below the description. Watch my other videos and do feel free to subscribe. Have a great day.